Papa Louie. Papa Louie. You know, I know, he's that lovable pizza man who has a trillion businesses in the fictional world of, I don't know where they live. You probably know Papa Louie from the numerous Papa's games on Cool Math and also the Flipline Studios website. They were pretty popular, at least when at my elementary school. Today I'm going to be taking a look back at those classics from 3rd grade. So come on, guys, let's go. Papa Louie's When Pizzas Attack. Papa Louie's When Pizzas Attack is the first game. It looks a lot like an old Game Boy Advance game. That's right, from when your grandparents were little. It's got a nice charm. It's nice. It was pretty fun. It's no longer on Cool Math Games, but you can play it on the Flipline Studios website. I recommend it. It was pretty fun. You play as Papa Louie, you run around in this magical world of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, and you fight these Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 creatures. To be honest, wait, hold on. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 probably got the idea for their film from Papa Louie's 1, so that's, so Papa Louie's 1, 4 pizzas out of 10, 8 pizzas out of 10. Papa Louie's 2, When Burgers Attack. It's an alright sequel. It's not perfect in any regard, but it's an alright sequel. It's an alright game too. You can't play as Papa Louie right away, which is kind of weird because it's his game. However, in Papa Louie's 2, you can play as the classic characters from the other Papa's games. The fat guy, the girl with the really weird eyes, the girl with a gun. That's epic. It's kind of like in Donkey Kong 64, where you can switch out between the different characters to do different tasks. That's pretty cool. There were some parts where it was pretty confusing. In order to pass certain levels, you have to do certain things. It said I had to get a warp key, even though I had never needed one before to advance through the levels. It said that I had to play as a different character in order to get the warp key. So I did, but kind of sucked, so I just gave up. So my opinion may be a little tainted because I didn't play the whole game, but I didn't like it. It can get 3 skulls out of 5. Papa Louie's 3, When Sundays Attack. Kind of beginning to see a pattern with the names. Kind of really lazy. So Papa Louie's 3, what can I say? Platforming kind of sucked. A lot of underwater levels. Underwater levels they've been historically known to suck. Not that fun. Kind of reminded me of Kirby a little bit. Yeah, if I had to compare the games to other platformers, I'd say that Papa Louie's 1 is like Papa Louie's 2 is like Donkey Kong a lot, and Papa Louie's 3 is Kirby. Not really the stealing other things aspect, but like just platforming altogether. It kind of reminded me of some Kirby's Adventure levels. Kirby's Adventure was a pretty good game. I beat it like 5, 6 times as a kid, and I can do anything as a kid. As a kid, I actually thought that Five Nights at Freddy's was real. So Papa Louie's 3, it's kind of the same game as Papa Louie's 2, except now there's just different characters and different levels. So nothing else is really new. Papa Louie's 3 gets a 2 out of 15. It's not very good. Get that out of here. We're done with Papa Louie's. We're now talking about the Papa's games. The Papa's games. They suck. The Papa's games suck. They're bad. They're boring, and they're the same game. The only difference between each game is that in Papa's Freezeria, you're making ice cream or frozen yogurt or whatever, and in Papa's Wingeria, you're making wings. That's the only difference. In some of them, you can customize your character. That's kind of cool, but you could just sit there for a while and play Papa's Pancakeria for like 3 days in-game, not in real life. Or you could play it for 3 days in real life, and then just switch over to Papa's Wingeria and you'd be doing the same thing. Another thing that kind of reinforces the idea that they're the same is that there's just a large amount of them. There's like 10, 11 different versions, and they're all the same pretty much. The UI pretty much looks the same. The customers, the overall challenge of the game. What challenge? There is no challenge. The only challenge is making it to perfection, which isn't that hard to do. And if you were a kid playing this back in the day, you didn't want to play it to perfection. You wanted to mess up the order and watch how funny it is when the person gets the order and they're like, "This isn't what I wanted." Which is pretty much now that I think about it, all that I did back in the day, and a lot of kids also did that. So when your game is making people lose the game to have more fun, I don't really know if the game's that fun. So the Papa's games, I'm gonna grade them like as a whole because they're all the same. 0 out of 2. What is Papa's? What is Flipline Studios doing nowadays with the Papa's games? What are they bringing new to the series? What are they recycling from the old games? They're not really doing anything new. What they are doing is porting all the games to mobile devices. There's also I don't know, I think it's like Animal Crossing. Hold on. Oh yes, Flipline Studios' latest creation is Papa Louie Pals, in which you get to customize your own character, and then you can put them around in different wacky situations, held vertically, of course, on your iPhone or Android device. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's really, that sucks. Use the Stinko Man comics maker instead. That's a lot more fun. So that was Papa's Louie's games. Oh. Conclusion. So in conclusion, epic tale or epic fail? Papa Louie's 1 is an epic tale. Papa Louie's 2, slightly less of an epic tale, slightly more of an epic fail. Papa Louie's 3, epic fail. And the Papa's games, total epic fail. go play Duck Life instead. Duck Life is a lot of fun. Flash is cool. It's really a shame that it's going away. Think about it. Happy Wheels is gonna die. What are we gonna do? Happy Wheels.
So I didn't replay any of the Papa Louie's platforming games for this video. Maybe I should have. Footage for all those I just got on YouTube there and in the description. For the actual Papa's games, I did replay them and got my own footage. Papa's Pancakeria, Freezeria, Wingeria, those. And they're actually, I don't know if this is like a old man brain, like I'm getting older and more stupid, but I thought they were fun. In fact, maybe it's good game design that you can mess around and do stupid things at the detriment of your score. But having enough self-motivation to try to actually play the game right is actually pretty fun. I don't know if that... I think maybe my opinions on it back then were probably more ruled by not being self-motivated enough to want to play the game right. When I had to record the bit about messing up the order on purpose, I laughed in real life pretty hard. So you know what? What can I say? Maybe I've circled back, to being like 8, or maybe I was just being cynical in the video I just recorded. So take the video with a grain of salt. I just needed something to upload for the dailies, and I found the footage, so I made the video.